What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the crypto market and how things are boring right now. But before we get into that, I want to wish every single mother out there a happy Mother's Day. You know, you're truly needed in every household that you're in. Everything that gets done around this house, it seems like, somehow she's on top of it, and, the nurturing, the caring, the kindness, the fun, everything that a mother brings to a household, brings to a family, um, it obviously doesn't go unnoticed. So all the things that you guys are doing is just fantastic, and I want to wish every single mother out there happy Mother's Day, as well as my mother and my wife. I got her flowers right back here, and I just can't wait to make this day all about her. I try to make every day really all about my family, about her, about the children, and I want to make this day all about her. So I can't wait to kind of do that. It is early in the morning right now when I'm recording this video, but I just want to let everybody know that I appreciate her so much. She does so much, and also that all the mothers out there are appreciated by their children, their significant other, and their family members. So enjoy the day, but let's go ahead and get into what's happening kind of in the crypto market. Now, for cryptocurrency, we've seen some major movement, right? We've seen a level of a one less than $1 trillion market cap and a road from an 800 billion, 700, $800 billion market cap all the way up to where we got at this high point, which I believe was 2.75 trillion. And ever since we hit that 2.75 trillion, we have done nothing but kind of decrease down. And now we're at like a $2.25 trillion market cap. So down about $500 billion, which sounds like a lot because it is a lot. But the market really hasn't moved much since really the halving. The halving happened, and you have a bunch of news of the SEC trying to attack people and just do what they're doing, and it's just a problem keeping the market kind of level. Now we kind of expected this. It's just something we just don't want to see. Consolidation, or mainly being bored of what the market is doing. We're all looking for the next big push, and we don't really have exactly where that is. So things are definitely boring right now. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description as well. And don't forget about trading on Margex, especially during these times. A lot of the things that I'm trading, I'll just be, as transparent as I possibly can. A lot of the things that I'm trading right now are in the red because things have come back quite a bit. I'm staying strong on these plays. They are long-term plays, and that's why I put through 5x leverage plays rather than 50x leverage plays. The only 50x leverage that I have is this Jasmine coin one, but I ended up taking my profit on it anyways. I took $250, which is about a $200 over what I put in there, and now we're sitting at about 26 Matic that's there at a 50x, and I'm still up $300 there, or 918%. So things are still looking good for that position, but anything could happen. It can completely come back, and at 50x leverage, it's not too far away from my open price that it will end up getting liquidated, as you can see if you look at those numbers. So either way, you could take advantage of the downturn of the market, and as you see the downturn of the market, you start to get involved with maybe shorting some positions or shorting the market, and eventually making money there. But ultimately, I don't want to go against what the ultimate run will be, because I know that you'll just get liquidated very fast with the aggressive movement that it does have going up. So anyways, if you guys want to start trading on Margex, it is a great platform. I've been utilizing it well, and anytime that I have any large gain, I take my profit, my initial investment. So even though it looks like I'm down here, ultimately on every position that I hold, besides the newer ones, I'm up on those. So Anyways, feel free to check that out. Link is in the description at the top of the description. Let's go ahead and get into the market, right? The reason why I trade on Margex is to try and make things exciting because right now the overall crypto market is very boring. It's at 0.14% increase, 2.25 trillion-dollar market cap. Bitcoin dominance is still sitting at 53%. So it's not necessarily saying, hey, we're approaching altcoin season. It's like we don't have any sign that's telling us we're seeing altcoin season or altcoin season is coming, right? Because we're still seeing Bitcoin dominance at 53%. We see Ethereum that continues to lose dominance as well, and a lot of other things that are also losing dominance because Bitcoin continues to gain dominance. So we're wondering when that's going to happen. We are seeing fear and greed index that's at 51, which is great, but we kind of want to see it at a higher point because then we know that people are buying, that FOMO is going into it, that we have excitement. But we really don't have any excitement because if we look at Bitcoin up by 1%, Ethereum up by 1%, 1% for BNB, 1% for Solana, 4% for Ton. So anybody invested in Ton, you have 4%, but it's still not super exciting. Dogecoin slightly down, slightly up. Cardano, will that shift? Either slightly down or slightly up, but either way, it's flat. Shiba Inu is 0.6. Avalanche at 1%. Polkadot 1%. Hopefully, we can see this completely turn around. Sunday doesn't necessarily end up being the most positive day usually, so only time will tell. We have Litecoin that's slightly up. Basically, everything is just slightly up. 1%, 2%, 3% sitting there. If we look at things that are moving the most within the market, you have Core, you have Thorchain, you have Ton, HNT, Jupiter, HBAR has been moving, Ordi. Just really not many like things that I hold. So it's not exciting for me when I don't hold anything that is moving, and this is why I decide to buy as many cryptocurrencies as I do. But let's go to my watch list, right? Because that's where I'm trying to just not be bored. So I'm looking at the biggest movers there, and we can see that MAGA Trump is up 17%, so that's great to see. That's another position that I do hold. Teller is back up to 132. That's great as well. I have 50 of that. You have Elmo ERC that's up 3%, Harvest Finance 2%, Kronos, good to see that's positive, but up 1%, pretty standard compared to the rest of the market. Solana 1%, Ethereum 1%. So the market is boring. What do you do during this time, right? Because a lot of times I'm going in and out of my apps just trying to figure out what's moving and if anything is moving, if I'm going to find any excitement, am I going to get any of that adrenaline or something, dopamine that I want. I just need to see something move, which you haven't seen. So it sucks. It really does because as I'm looking at the entire market, I'm just hoping and praying and crossing my fingers. So what do you do during this time? I mean, this is one of those sit there and wait times. I mean, you could find an opportunity, especially if something has dropped in the last day. Like you see with like Vitalik Smart Chain, how it dropped by like 15% in the last 7 days. You could probably look at that and go, oh, this is an opportunity. Or something that dropped 21%, or something that dropped 4% or 13%, whatever it is, you could find an opportunity with something that has dropped a little bit more so that you can eventually see a larger gain or buy something brand new, you know? I would say this is more of that consolidation, more of that like poking it with a stick. Hey, just do something. But I think we're in a good spot right now. I didn't expect to see any major movement. We would love to see high percentages, but when you talk about 100%, 200%, or something like that, we're not expecting to see that now, right? I've said that I believe it's going to be 3 months after the halving. So we just saw the halving. We're now seeing some negativity with the SEC and everything that they're looking to do with Ripple and what Uniswap, and I believe there was another one, Robinhood. So we'll see how this all plays out. But just wanted to come out here and say that the market is truly boring, and I didn't know what to make a video on. And it's not a specific topic. It's not a specific coin, but just looking at the entire market. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.